Now, when it comes to the data part, see here, there is an option called show me option. And this will basically show you the different kinds of graph. So what have I done here is in my columns, that is my x-axis. Your x-axis refers to your columns and your y-axis refers to your rows. Okay. Now, when I say columns, I see in my column, I have subcategory. In my rows, I have profit or sum of profit. In the sum of profit part, I have what are the different kinds of graphs that can be generated. I can generate a text table, heat map, highlight table, horizontal bars, stacked bar, pie chart, box plot, and bubble plot. Okay, let's see if I can generate a bubble plot. If you can see a bubble plot, see copiers profit. Okay, if the size of the bubble is small, the profit value is less. Let's see, this is the smallest bubble, the profit is only 950. If the profit bubble is large, then the maximum profit, that is copiers with 55,000. Okay, now what if I want to generate a pie chart? So if you see, the pie chart is all the angles are created, and if you go to each part of the pie chart, then you will see which is the subcategory and the profit. Okay, and suppose I want to see highlight table. So basically this is an example of a highlight table. What they have done is, for each subcategory they have given a color, and according to the profit value the color changes. Okay, there is also something called a tree map. Okay, tree map basically tells you, like, for each subcategory it is giving me the profit value. So the color of the tile or the this particular copiers part, as it is, the value of profit is decreasing, the intensity of the color is also decreasing. So basically I'm giving you an introduction to all this. When we'll work, then you will be able to understand it more easily. There is something called stacked bar graph. This is not very suitable in this context. We have scatter plot, again not very suitable here. Then there is something called box plot. Now we have to understand box plot very well, because the thing is with box plot is, once you understand box plot, you will be able to do a lot of analysis parts. So that is the thing. Okay, so this is the show me option, and what I'll do is I'll just clear the shelf, and I will just drag and drop subcategory and discount. Okay, also then we have something called pages, filters, and this marks card. Okay, first thing, this is my graph. I arranged it in increasing order. If I want to change the color of the bars from blue to something else, I go here, I change the color. There is option for more colors. Let's say I'd want to do this, and okay, so the color of the bar has changed. Fine. Now if I want to change the size of each bar, the dimension, I can do that also. If you can see, the width has increased, or you can decrease the width. Mostly it is set at optimum so that it will be able to make sense. Then there is something called as label. Okay, show mark labels. Now see here, what before I have added label, if you go to copiers, you will get your discount percentage value. For each subcategory of product, you will get your discount percentage value. But if I click on label and show mark labels, okay, now see what's happening. It is giving me the exact discount percentage value. It is giving me the exact sum of discount percentage value for each subcategory of product. If I want average of that, I will do measure. I'll take to average. Okay. Now it is giving me the exact average value percentage. So this may be 60.18, 7. Okay. So it is giving me the value along with the bar. So how will you do that? By clicking on label. Basically, you're labeling your entire chart. Okay. Now, if you want to add something else, there is something called tooltip. Okay. Now, what is the meaning of tooltip? If you go here, you will see what is that. Whenever you're going on the bar, you will get a subcategory, and you will get it is written basically that what is the bar standing for. Okay. Now, if I want to change how it appears, I will go to tooltip. I will say, I want to show subcategory of products. Okay. And I want to show average discount percentage for each subcategory. Okay. And then I set okay. Now when I go here, see what it is showing me. Subcategory of products, average discount percentage for each category. So suppose if you want to change that when you hover over a particular point in the graph and the textual part should be displayed according to your wish, then you do that. Now, one more thing. This is the textual part. This is basically the value part. So you should not edit this part. Okay, this should not be edited unless until you need, you have a requirement where this should be edited. You should not edit it. Okay, and one is again, this is also value. What if then now see here, show tooltips. If I go here, it is like responsive, show tooltips instantly, and then there is an option called on hover. So when you go to a particular bar and you hover over there for a few minutes, then it will show you the tooltip. Tooltip basically means uh, once you go to this particular bar, it will give you what exactly the meaning of the bar is. And now suppose I want to show, let's say, uh, category wise also. I want to split it further into categories. Okay. I don't think category will work here. Category is not working for this particular situation. Let's see. Now what I done is in my table, if you go to my see here also I have view data option. Okay, if you go to my table, there is a column called region column, and the region column basically contains west, east, north, and south. Now I wanted to see this graph, but I also wanted to see the detail of region wise. Now what is happening is I dragged and dropped the region into detail. Okay, what happens is when you drag and drop a particular dimension onto the detail part, your graph will be split according to that. So if you see here, subcategory of products, binders, and it is showing me it's showing me actually the this average discount percentage for subcategory region wise. So this is basically north, south, east, west. Similarly for all these particular graphs. Now let's say if I want to highlight it for a different colors also. So see here, central, east, south, west. So I have basically created a stacked bar graph where I'm showing average discount percentage for each subcategory of product, and I'm also showing it region wise. Okay, so this is for central, east, south, and west. You got my point? So this is the importance of marks. Now when we will work with filters, then we will understand what is the importance of filter and all. So basically this is an introduction to the interface of Tableau. Okay.